Stranger Things season openings ranked. And last, I have the opening of season 2 in Pittsburgh with Kali. The whole scene involves characters we don't know, and the big reveal, of course, is that she has powers where she can make people see things that aren't really there. And the scene ends with her having an 8 tattoo on her arm just like Eleven, and having a nosebleed much like Eleven after she uses her powers. Ultimately, her character in this storyline went nowhere, and the Lost Sister episode that would come later on is viewed as the worst of the show by far. Then we got the opening scene of season 3 where we see the Russians trying to open a gate with the key. Doesn't have all that much to it, except it lets us know that the Russians are going to be the villains of this season. I have the opening of season 5 placed right in the middle. We've been able to see the first 5 minutes, but we haven't even seen the full episode or the season, so it feels wrong to put this any higher, as this moment or scene could be referenced or called back to many more times to add even further context. I imagine this isn't the last time we'll see a young Will Byers in flashbacks, but as it stands right now, it shows Vecna interacting with Will during his time in the Upside Down in season 1, and it's setting up the ultimate reveal as to why it was Will Byers who was taken to the Upside Down. The opening of season 1 is iconic. It starts with this lab worker getting hunted down by a Demogorgon at Hawkins' lab, and then of course we see the OG party playing D at Mike's until Will heads home, gets knocked off his bike as a Demogorgon's coming after him, and ultimately gets taken to the Upside Down by this Demogorgon. All that goes down before we even get the opening credits. It's so memorable. Couldn't have asked for a better start to the show that actually is going to have even more context added in season 5. But the opening of season 4 takes the top spot. Brenner's going in for another day of work at the lab, but something goes terribly wrong, and we see the aftermath of a massacre that's framed for the audience to believe it was Eleven who killed everybody, when in reality we would come to find it was Henry, and this actually is right after she sends him to Dimension X. But having this as the opening of the season framed it as though Eleven was somehow maybe evil, created a lot of questions from the jump, and automatically hooked the viewer. It's a classic misdirect, and I think the most brilliant of all the season openings thus far.